Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday, 11/11. And we actually had 11/11 this week, November. Won't that be fun when this lands on November 11th at 11/11? Woo!
Totally.
Of course, we won't have the 22 to boost it, but it'll still be fun. Anyways, welcome, everyone. Good to see you. And so I was just I got distracted by some of the comments. But anyway, we were just talking about the weather behind the scenes and how crazy it is. But we've read on the weather before, and I feel like we knew it was going to be crazy, but it's fun to talk about, even though, the crazy weather. Lisa, you just had 70 degrees and then it snowed the next day.
Yeah, I was telling Debbie and Kevin guys that, I was wearing shorts the other day. It was 80, close to 80 and super sunny. And of course, it gets dark sooner now, though. There's that. But it snowed yesterday, so it was pretty. I actually filmed a little bit of it. It was nice to see it. It looked kind of Christmas holiday-ish.
Yeah, holiday.
Yeah, but none of it's stuck really, so it's all melting away. But we're entering that zone, so we should probably be getting some snow in the near future here, serious snow.
Yeah, and I think it's funny because it always looks pretty in the beginning.
Oh, yeah. It's lovely initially, and then it's like, okay, piss on this, let's bring on spring.
By the time February and March comes, it's no longer pretty.
Right.
But yeah, I totally understand. I do love seeing it, just the blanket of
Oh, it's beautiful.
It just
absolutely, yeah,
brings in something different. It offers like a contemplative feel to it, and I think that's what I like. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kevin, do you get snow where you're at?
We do. Yeah, actually, we had snow a couple days ago as well. Yeah, a random little.
Yeah.
And then I live up higher, so we are 3 to 5 degrees difference from like lower down. So yeah, we do. We get a lot of probably 2 or 3 times a year. So January, end of December, January, and then beginning of February can be iffy. Where it's pretty at first, and then it's like full surrender because the power can go out. Sometimes we can't leave because they don't plow our street. Which when you just kind of like surrender to it, it's really beautiful. So.
And I've moved back to where that was always an issue here because the driveway's kind of hilly, and I was so happy once I got a house that was pretty flat. So here I am. Now I have to sit on the trash can and like skate down put the trash can out.
You need to be careful. Get the crampons.
That's a whole thing. I need to wear a helmet when it's time to go get the mail.
100% wear a helmet and put crampons on your shoes.
Yeah, it's no laughing matter.
It is not.
I slipped on the ice and broke my ankle. Like,
I mean, it's a real issue. Yeah, I don't
get head trauma, and
it's gonna be a long winter. So I don't know.
Brain trauma.
Yeah,
so be careful.
Yeah,
I don't even like to. You guys, y'all need to be careful. So yes, so no baby yet. Like it started to come in and then it's paused, and then and so we're in the pause. And so
I mean, at this point she's like what, about a year into the pregnancy?
Yeah, about a year. and so I'll be driving up there today, and I'll be with her this week to help because it's just no longer possible for her to get the kids ready into school and all that.
Right.
So, and pretty much anything. So, and maybe baby was waiting for me to come. I don't know.
No.
Apparently it was. So I'll be there to help catch that baby.
Put that catcher's mitt on.
I'm bringing my mitt, doing everything, and my helmet. I know things are weird now. Probably like I don't know if I want to come into this chaotic world. Anyway, but yeah, so that's on that. Again, welcome. It's so good to see all of you. I just for us on this, when we're watching and we're chit-chatting and we're seeing you guys, it's like you're here in the room. Oh yeah, that's a great question, and I'm starring that, Jeff. And thank you, blessings to you for your donation there. So that is the first thing I wanted to read on was Lauren Boebert. And so we'll go into how is she feeling today, and also what does it look like? Because the last numbers I looked at, she's still ahead a little bit. And I don't know, Kevin and Lisa, if you remember Lauren Boebert.
I heard the name.
Absolutely, yes. She's crazy.
Yeah, she's
like a Marjorie Taylor Greene, but she's here
Colorado, right?
She's in Colorado,
yeah.
Which is really interesting, Kevin, because we have a gay governor who is married and has kids and a family man, and Lauren Boebert feels like church and state should not be separated, and that the church should run the government.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's a problem.
and probably, there's another lady who's just like her who did not win, who feels like gay people should be in jail. So I'm just wondering why they are running on that platform in our state. It's just weird.
Wow.
When we have this, when our governor is very progressive and amazing.
Probably just because of that very thing, because you have someone in office who is progressive. Mm-hmm. It's a target. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyway. So if you're new here, welcome. And thank you for hanging out with us. And remember to go to Spirit Intuitive Tarot and the Healing Mediums channels and subscribe and like and all that, whatever. And also, if you haven't subscribed here, please subscribe. So it's free, and it's free. It really helps the channels out, guys. So that's why you always hear people asking, because it really does. It really does support, and help, and easy to do. Boop.
There's a large number of people that watch but don't subscribe, and I'm just like, come on, subscribe, like a big number of people. So
I wonder if a lot of people feel like if you subscribe, you have to pay something. But it's totally free, and it really, really is supportive of our channels. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
And also, go ahead and write questions. So we do a splattering of different topics. So we do political, we do personal, we do cultural questions, we do ET questions, and current event questions. Current events in politics, but it can be a little different type of a question. Current events could be in regards to something currently happening in Hollywood, even. So
we do it all, baby.
We do it all on Sundays. We just dive in on these questions. But the first thing I wanted to start out with today was Lauren Boebert. So I'm going to go ahead and put up yay dice. Yeah, Chris, I found them. So I'm going to go ahead and put up
Metatron's wing. Did you used to be someone else? Hi, Metatron's wing. But yeah, people get unsubscribed all the time from my channel.
Oh, and yes, that's a good point, Metatron's wing, and I love that name. Make sure you're still subscribed to people you want to be subscribed to. So that's good. Oh, hi, Tasha. Okay. All right. So Yeah, just go ahead and throw your questions in at any full service Sundays. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
I might have to borrow that tagline.
It was warming up. She was like, stretch. I thought you were going to do
Did I do that?
You were.
So, and thank you to, just a shout out to the moderators. Thank you for what you do in holding space in the chat. We often do get visitors, unfortunately, that like to disrupt. So thank you for what you do. And thank you to all the members, special shout out and hugs. And obviously to all those who donate also to the channel to help a girl out. So thank you. All right. So, we're reading on Lauren. So I want to dive in on Lauren. I want to dive in on the race. It's very close. I feel like it's within like maybe 1,500.
Oh, wow.
Point.
And how much left to be counted? Like percent?
So it's at 99%.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they still haven't called it. So, and no one's projecting either. So usually people, they'll project it. They'll go, so.
And going in, is this unexpected? Did they, I mean, typically what's,
Jeffrey, thank you. Blessings to you.
So kind.
And I saw that rose blue. I started that for prayers.
Oh yeah, and prayers. Put your prayers in because we go over them at the end. We have a meditative prayer time together, so you can pop those in at any time, and we'll go through them at the end. So Lauren thought she was just gonna bash it through. She didn't know it was gonna be this close. That's her comments, like, and she blames she blames the support of the GOP or something. I don't know. She's blaming on everybody else except her being crazy.
And is this like a re-election attempt for her, or? Right.
So it would be putting her back in.
Oh, got it.
She is literally Marjorie Taylor Greene, right?
Yeah.
You might as well be her twin, except she has brown hair.
Okay.
So she's been very outspoken and okay. So let me see. I'm curious because the sense I'm getting right now is that, not to worry that even if she gets in, she may be one of those who may be pulled out later due to her connection and involvement in January 6th. But let's take a look. Will she be sworn in? Will she be sworn in? Right, Holly. And you guys can go anytime. Don't mean to be the one chatting at the whole time.
Okay. Well, I'll jump in because why not? The first card, the battle card. So she's obviously feeling, it feels a bit unexpected. It's like in that card, there's, I feel she's the energy of the one holding the flowers. And it's like, they're getting torn apart and there's feathers flying. So just in that, where she thought she had it in the bag, I think things have shifted. So in that, I asked specifically, will she prevail? And I got the yes card and my pendulum was a yes. But then it does feel like, well, the potential card. So just seeing it in a different energy. So something kind of on the horizon of, even though it feels like in this moment that she will, a bold step forward. So just that energy of that, the number 5 and the change around it came these last 2 cards, which is she'll go back into feeling that isolation and having to be like communicate. And so in that, it feels like it is to answer questions or something, the energy of something.
Oh,
Now I've got to be in that communication, which
being called to the carpet for some.
I got something just like that.
Yeah, and especially with the energy of isolation in it, it's not like, it's like, oh boy, I gotta, yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, exactly. Totally nailed it.
DoorDash.
You can hear DoorDash just said. I have no idea who that is.
Which I think is appropriate.
Oh, Connie, your own community does not already like her. What'd you get? Sorry.
That's okay. I got angsty teen. I
there.
also got knight and shield. There's where some of that defensiveness comes in with her. And she does think she is the speaker of truth. You know, she still feels like she is the deal. So there's that. But I got thief, I got vomit, and I got guitar. And all that made me feel just like what Kevin just said about information and spilling that information. And, you know, this could be, her thoughts that, is this the whole do or die, win at all costs moment with that card? But just basically down the line, and I agree with Debbie on that, when she said that, temporarily she may get in, but at some point she's going to have to step out to handle this business because there's still all that floating over her head. So that's what I'm getting off of the vomit and the guitar, that she's going to sing. She's going to have to sing.
She's going to have to.
And blah, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I too got that. She thinks she has it, moving forward. She thinks she's all that, but then you get the 10 of swords. So something comes in and takes her out. Now, as far as maybe it's a revote, you know what I mean? Maybe it goes in, how they're doing that in Georgia. Maybe they'll do that with this. Maybe
if she loses, she won't.
She won't concede. Yeah. She'll
definitely.
So there's some stuff like that. So all that to say, it's hard to grab on for me exactly the story laying out. But the potential energy right now, and I want to make that clear because everybody, why the potential energy is that she won't be in that seat either eventually, or she won't make it there due to the revote. So that's kind of there. And so how is Lauren feeling? That's a good question. How is Lauren feeling today? And that's.
I'm going to stick with my angsty teen card on that.
I love that. Yeah. That is so her.
Yeah.
Lisa. Yeah, that's what there's possibly a runoff, or possibly that she gets in, but is taken out due to her involvement with January 6th, is what I'm thinking, Joanne.
I probably know the answer to this question. Is she a real advocate for guns? I keep saying guns.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's her. She's
the one who does family photos where all the kids, even the dog, is holding a gun. It's
right. And she wears a holster. And she owns a restaurant where she encourages everybody to wear their holsters with their guns and stuff.
Oh, literally! Wow. I was tuning as someone had said something about shooting her neighbor's dog, and so I was just tuning into that. It was like, oh my gosh, gun after gun after gun. So okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they have every kind of gun you can think of.
Tina, the deck is the new deck. The Urban Crow oracle deck is the one of them.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool one.
Yeah, because it's a whole bunch of different emotions in this deck, which ouch. Ouch. Funny bone.
Yeah, I'm getting that she's what she's playing off to everyone is that she remains hopeful and dedicated and focused, and she's showing this faith front, like this is, and she's already kind of celebrating her win. But underneath it all is the Five of Pentacles here, and so underneath all that, behind there's struggle, and I think both of you connected into that struggle as well, just in the overall reading. But she's struggling. I think in reality, she kind of knows the writing on the wall, but she's acting as if she won. And that's what she's showing to everybody else. But this also shows her, she's, what do you call it? Low self-esteem for herself. She's low self-esteem. So she has to put on this. Anyway, that's what I feel like what she's feeling today. Yeah, they've had a lot of run-ins with their neighbors, Karen.
Wow.
And anxiety, yeah. A little anxiety there, yeah, Pamela.
Crazy.
All right. Anybody else want to tap in on how she's feeling?
The last little thing, it's interesting because I was sitting with, I'm like, do I share this or not? But Spirit's like, yeah, share it. So how a bird will, so I'm seeing the crow. So back to the energy of that crow and how they will sometimes just eat the bone whole and it'll go down. But in that like regurgitation, it can get caught. And I know that might sound really graphic, but that's what I feel that she's up against in it. It's like that chicken bone or whatever that bone is going to go sideways and it's not going to look pretty. So that's what they're showing me in it, which I was just checking to see if that's something on a Sunday morning to share, but
I love it. We love it, don't you guys?
Yeah. So how it kind of goes down, it's going to look different as it comes up. So and not in her favor. So
and not in her favor. Okay, good. All right, there you have it.
There you have it.
What goes up must come down.
All right. Yeah. I mean, if you get little snippets, and I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I don't get a lot of these little snippets anymore, but they would show snippets of her at these rallies, and it was just absolutely so uncomfortable to even watch. But in that, oh gosh, you just kind of, it's almost, you start to feel sorry for her. But yeah, she was very much into.
I almost feel sorry for her when I see stuff like that. I almost do. Because I don't think she's all there.
Yeah, she's just,
there's a disconnect with her.
She's a product of her childhood, and it's very prevalent, very evident. But she's spouting when she was spouting that the government should run the the church should run the government.
Debbie, behind your shoulder there, it looks like a feather, a white feather in that, wherever the sun is hitting there. Yeah. Beautiful.
Wow. Where is that sun even coming from? It's like cloudy. All right. Interesting. Okay. To the dice, guys. To the dice.
Whoop.
Thanks everyone for being here.
Oh, did I say TikTok? I meant Twitter. Yeah, which church? Exactly, Chris. Which church? Oh, the Christian nationalists. Okay, so we have ET or political. There we go. ET or politics. So let's see what we got going on. And you guys, so again, if you're new here, go ahead and type in what you want to read on.
Political.
Political it is. Okay.
Okie dokie.
And Tina. Oh, okay. 45 is looking for a fight with DeSantis if he runs for the presidency. What will happen if 45 announces he is running? And will DeSantis fight back if 45 begins with attacks?
Well, I mean, it almost sounds like 45 is always going to attack DeSantis, whether he's running or not. But
oh, there's so much jealousy there.
There is. There's a serious issue there.
I was hoping for ET politics.
Well, that's new.
Now that's an idea too.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so the thing about DeSantis, this is what my guides are kind of showing me right now. The thing about DeSantis is he actually does have a higher IQ than 45. Mm. And so he knows when to respond and when not to respond. See, I told you. We have some visitors in the house here that our moderators will jump on. And I don't mean jump on, I mean like get them off. All right. So
they may jump off.
I digress. So
choose your own adventure.
Choose your own adventures. So I feel like what my guides are telling me that he's going to be very measured in this battle. He knows it. I feel like he knows it's coming, and I feel like because it's already started. And I feel like
oh no.
What's he doing?
No.
Oh, is that Charlie?
No, it's actually Axel.
Axel, what are you doing?
He's knocking my decks over.
Oh, okay, Axel.
I've got a little footstool that I kind of set stuff on over here, and he's helping. Okay.
Oh, Axel. All right.
It's like you're this deck, Mama.
So as far as the mudslinging goes, I feel
weird.
I feel like he's going to be very silent. Or something here. I not silent, but very, maybe it's called measured, but I'll throw some cards here. Take a look.
You're saying DeSantis will be more measured?
I think he's going to be very measured about this slinging. And
I mean, he's got a little bit more self-control than 45 does, a little bit. I guess it comes down to it.
I feel like okay, they just told me, you know how if someone's being really rude to you and throwing the rudeness, you kind of sit there in total silence, and it makes the other person look like a total idiot for being so rude.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what they're playing out. That's what he's playing out. He's letting 45 take himself down.
That's easy to do.
Okay. Chris says DeSantis' wife is former anchor and is his coach. So she's the one that helps him with that. Bet you guys can go.
All right. Okay, I've got All right, so I've got the sorry. Forgot he was right there. I've got the Page of Wands. I've got the Page of Cups. But with that, I've also got the Strength card. And all those together, it makes me feel like the power struggle with these two.
Mm-hmm.
Big power struggle going on. More so on one end than the other. I think one is carrying more than the other does, if that makes any sense. But I got the Eight of Pentacles, and I think some of what 45 is slinging is something he's trying to build upon. He's really trying to set forth a little bit of a foundation of trying to make DeSantis look crazier than he does, because there's potential there, you know, and with it being another male too, there's something with that. I feel I got the Ace of Wands and the Sun. So, I mean, in relation to this question, I guess this could just be him. Maybe that's him announcing he's running. I don't know, but there's definitely some kind of positive.
Right. He has the sights on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's got his eyes on it for sure. Trudging forward to make that happen. But mainly what I'm getting over here is power struggle. And will the Satan fight back? I kind of want to go with what you were saying on the restraint of it all a little bit. But 45 is going to continue to be weird toward the Satan.
Yeah. I feel that too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think his strategy is to let him take himself down.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
So I asked directly, will 45 run again? I did in this moment get a yes. And I feel like, I mean, exactly what you were saying, Debbie, about he's already showing how he fights his fight. And so what he's in that display already with the, it's so toxic. So in that, I feel into DeSantis's energy, and he's getting that kind of proceed with caution. And I pulled the resilience card and the go with the flow. And so in that, I think he is being guided internally and from people in his camp to kind of just ignore it and not play into it. And I feel like that really makes him feel powerful and in his luck of to not engage in it will actually benefit him. And then the two other cards I pulled was the Divine Matrix, which makes me feel into the energy of his wife. And then the Lay of the Land, which is the Ancestor card. I feel like he's drawing upon that energy to kind of just let the little tantrum and all of that chaos occur, and to not play into it too much. But then I did, as I was kind of going a little further into it, I could feel they were saying that there is a line, and I don't know if it's about a family member for him that would, if that gets crossed, then I could see that in the nature of him, just in that retaliation, it kind of look equally messy, if you will.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a curious one. So that's what I got.
Okay. I do feel that DeSantis is going to try to not step into that, but he's just as spiteful himself. And if he doesn't stick to the coaching, you know what I'm saying? He could let it go. But he's extremely deceitful. DeSantis is, and extremely superficial. And so you're dealing with that. And so he has to deal with that. And that's hard for him because he wants to lash back just as bad, but he has to stick to the plan and show otherwise. So that's what I'm getting here on that. So we'll see how he can contain himself. And I think you tapped a little bit on that as well. As far as Trump running again, That's his intention.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he wants to do. But I don't know that he's actually going to make it to 2024 to actually do it, because I have the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups. So that's a yes. He's going to. He's going to put that intention out there. He'll never. I don't even think he'll make it to the ballot.
That's why he was so desperate to stay in there when he was in there, because he knew that all this legal stuff was coming his way.
Yeah.
He thinks if he can hurry and turn around and get back in, he could at least stall for a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the intent's there. Absolutely.
Yeah. I just don't even know if he'll make it to the ballot, guys. And that's my, I can only, give where the energy sits now, projection. But I do feel he's going to, again, put his name in the race, but I don't see him making it even to the ballot right now. All right. Good job, you guys. DeSantis will be attacked by Trump, and I will. Trump thinks he can bury him. Well, DeSantis is looking at trouble too. I think we read on him on Friday, I believe, and there's trouble coming for him as well. So down the road. All right, dice it is.
Dice it up.
Roll them.
All right, so personal or current topic?
What?
Wow.
Ooh,
whoa,
the dice are rolling this week.
I don't even know what.
Remember last week we got the same. We got the same thing every single time.
We did.
Okay,
you got politics and political.
Yeah, that was all that kept coming.
And a few ET. No.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did have a few ETs.
There's the ETs in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Current
first.
Current topic. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I kind of think this will be a fun one. This is not political.
Gosh.
Woo!
So this is current.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Putin. I'm just kidding. He's not with Putin. Okay. Let's see.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Who is he sleeping with?
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't want to get graphic or anything. I thank you. I just want to give a thank you to my guides, but I just don't want to get too graphic on this. And so, very interesting here. For entertainment purposes only, and thank you, Tina, for starting out with that. The sense is that Melania, doesn't want anything to do with that, right? And she's okay with whatever he chooses to do as far as and so oh gosh, I can't even say this out loud. It's so uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
How do I say
Can you draw it? I'm just joking. So I have something a little kind of dark over here. So
yeah, so it has a and so entertainment purposes only. It has an Epstein feel to it, but like is it Epstein feel to it, but it's not like he's sleeping with people and hugging them and cuddling. People do stuff for him, okay, and then that's how that gets done. But all the rest of the stuff is not in his repertoire.
Yeah, text it to me. I'll say it. That's really hard said. I don't mind.
That is hilarious.
Everybody come to my channel. We'll talk about it.
Talk about it over there. So, but you understand what I mean, right, Lisa?
I totally know what you mean because I got cards that are exactly what you're saying over there.
Okay.
I even got, I mean, we don't want to think about it, but I did get the King of Wands. So there's that thing, right?
Thank you, Connie. Connie, yes, Connie said it. He gets.
Did Connie say it? Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I got the Death or Rebirth card, and I got the Seven of Swords, making me feel like it's really something kind of on the down low, kind of sneaky, that kind of a thing.
Okay.
And I also got the Eight of Wands. I was seeing that as actually the search for people. Like he's
that will be willing to do that.
He has people handling this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got the Queen of Cups. I got the Devil. So, I mean, not just with the sex. I'd say we got some drugs in there too. Allegedly, double the fun happening with this. But it's definitely there's a strategy to it. He's not out clubbing. He doesn't have, I don't even think he has a set girlfriend on the side, nothing like that. But he's got some, as they say in healthcare, PRN as needed, things as he requires someone is helping him out.
Bill Maher did a rant on Friday night about who's Trump fucking. He really wants to know. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this is a topic. Who knew?
Wow.
Gross.
Kevin, what did you?
Instantly, I was taken back to that movie. What I heard was the hand that rocks the cradle is the hand that rules his world.
Yeah.
And so it was a little play on the word at the end. And then it got yucky. My head started to hurt. Yeah. But I got the unmarked trail. So it just feels like undercover. And it just seems like, his own self-interest and that routine of it. It's just like, that's how he
much. Yeah. You guys, I mean, if you could, my guides are funny. They literally played it out like a movie. I'm like, I'm not sure I really.
It's like, thanks, no thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's having a hard time in that area. I have strength in reverse here. So he's having a hard time. It's that strength in reverse means weakness. So there's weakness in that area for him. Mm-hmm. And so he's kind of like, I have the Hermit and the Moon. So it's kind of, like you said, whatever's happening is kind of secrecy. So I'm not sure. And
I think it happens so rarely that he can do it.
I think it's not like
okay, we know 2 a.m. on a Sunday, but he thinks he can do it. Yeah. Let's get him somebody,
Yes, sweet and so sweet and salty. I read through sweet and nasty. That's hilarious because I saw what she wrote. That's hilarious. Anyway, sweet and salty. Yeah, so I don't. He's just not as vibrant as he was before. So he just doesn't have even that such low vibration. I know, Pamela.
Oh, but
anyway, there you go.
Yeah,
there's your answer.
Are we done?
When Debbie said the Hermit and the Moon, I was like, do not show me the visuals of that.
Oh, please. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you.
And yes, we're done.
So we're done with that. But yeah. Moving on.
Take a shower now or something?
I know. Moving on. Sage.
This is dirty. Right. Thank you.
Shift back. Okay. Here we go. All righty. Rolling the dice.
Yeah, full moon, Cherry, exactly.
Okay, so you have a choice between political or politics.
Oh no.
Here we go. Ring the bell more. Okay. Breaking them up.
We need a bigger bell.
I know, my little bell. All right, we're back to good. Phoenix Rise, Renee. Politics, it is. All right. Oh yeah, duh. I forgot to start. I'm looking for what people are going to write. Oh, duh. All right.
It's funny, Kathy H. I should just hang a big turkey on the side of the tank. Yeah, that's what I'll do next time for Thanksgiving.
Perfect.
All right.
Every
Holiday.
holiday, something hangs off the tank. That's what I'm going to do.
That's awesome.
All right. So, Terry
got done. She's squeaky clean.
Squeaky clean. Oh, rose blue. Yeah.
Cowbell.
Ring that cowbell. Ring it.
Totally.
Ring it for us. All right.
Yeah.
Are we still losing the House, or has the energy changed? So they projected last night that the Democrats have taken the Senate, or remained majority in the Senate. So that was big news last night. And you guys, that's huge. That's huge for right now. It's huge for the midterms to keep the Senate like that. So when people say, where's the blue wave? Well, here's the red wave coming, and here's the big blue wave. We were able to keep the Senate. That's huge. So that's really good news.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at the House. Are we gonna take the majority of the House? Is blue gonna take the House? I feel we might not know like in December, but as the cards play out down the road, before the 2 years is up, will there be? It's hard to see this, but I do feel at some point we will be blue in the House and the Senate. It might not be by the normal way. It might not be by the normal way. Like something taking place, and then like they take people out of the House and then replace them with others due to whatever. So I don't know if that takes votes, or if I don't know how they do that. If they impeach you from the House, or whatever they do, take you out. So okay, so currently it's 203, and the total 435. So 21 are in the air. So we're waiting for 21 to get back. It's going to be January. Because of the January indictments that some people might be taken out, and also because of other things like Russia and involvement and money laundering and all kinds of shenanigans happening in the House there with those people.
I like that you said that right at the end about Russia and the battle over there, because I got flour and war. That made me think about everything going on over there.
Okay.
With the combat happening. Although Russia, didn't they pull out of some of that? Or did I see a news report on that? I don't know. But anyway. But okay, as far as taking over the House, I got Farmer, I got Leap. I think I used my pendulum and it wasn't moving. It looks like it might be something that just might have to be cultivated a little bit over time. Taking that leap might be kind of hard to really tell with my cards over here right now. I got Fuel, so the potential is there, I think, to take over the House. But underneath, what do I have underneath here? Well, underneath I've got Airplane. What else is in here? I've got Airplane, Magnet, and Spatula. You think that has anything to do with the Jan 6 stuff that might displace some people? Perhaps. Maybe sort of. Some people will have to leave because they're being pulled into having to confess something or turn over some buddies, co-conspirators. But that's what I got over here. Again, I don't have anything definitive, but I think the potential is there for sure. It's just really kind of a little bit of a cluster right now, is what I'm feeling. But that's what I've got.
I asked specifically, are the Democrats losing the House? That's the way that I interpreted that. And I did pull the yes card. This is the energy of the moment. The pendulum also said yes, but then where the focus came in, Spirit said to pull a few more cards around it. And it was exciting. So in the going forward, it's interesting in that just that feeling of survival and exposed how things start to come to light. And Debbie, as you were saying the impeach part, I picked the
Oh my gosh.
fulfillment card in that. So that just really, and the warrior, the war part is the peaceful warrior. And that energy is surrounding what's going to unfold. Not regardless of if they do or if they don't, but that's what's underneath it, ready, to surface. And in that, it feels really good. It's Archangel Ariel, and in that energy, just there you go, ding. That, just really standing ground for peace. And so in that kind of where Lisa, you were talking about like the war card and that disturbance and like it, so it is kind of fuzzy and not fully clear is what they're saying, but that to keep the hope that the peace will rise in that. So yeah,
beautiful. Denise Brown says the universe will win. Amen, Denise. I hope. Yeah, I got the same. It, as they figure out this path, stepping into this new phase, we're gonna, and but then you start getting into some news coming in. I do feel that we are being blocked. It's still a little cloudy right now as far as the house turning blue. So that those two cards coming in together means that what we wanted to happen is going to be blocked. However, moving on, we're going to start understanding the truth. A lot of drama is going to be whipped up, all that stuff, will come up. The truth is going to come out. These hidden things, that people are trying to get hidden, will come up. And there's a karmic feel to this, so it's bigger than just these people doing this. It's bigger than that. It's a karmic feel to it. And then you have that fish coming in there, and that's that movement and transition into where we would come in, not we, but the Democrats would hold house as well. So I do see that coming in. I don't feel like it's going to happen. We're not right now. I think it's going to happen weirdly, just like we all got. So, all righty.
All right. I was going to spin the wheel, but we're not.
I know. Can you spin the wheel? All right. Here we go.
I'll take a vow.
So Warnock is about to speak. Well, hell, I know, sweet and salty.
Hell.
Okay, so ET or politics?
Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Oh.
And while we're politics, there we go.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, Pamela said, oh, Pamela. Okay, let's go to Starred. And
surely you can find a political question in there somewhere.
Surely. Well, okay, Tom asked the same. A lot of people wanted to know about the house, so we covered that one. What kind of freak out is the GOP having?
Yeah, Justin's mom said keep energy high, everyone, for the house.
Yeah.
Let's keep it high.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want to know this too, Karen. Karen asks, will there be DOJ investigations into some of these very fishy races, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Ohio? Okay, so the out and out right thing that some of these states do is the electoral votes, right? The electoral college or whatever it is. So that's one way in your face that people, they draw the lines, you know what I mean? So that's one way in our faces that we know that they're cheating, right? And then the gerrymandering and the this and all that's right in our faces. But how about the other fishy stuff? Yeah, Jeff. Yeah. Okay. These very fishy.
I actually want to say yes. With
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just going to say, yeah. I think there's a lot of pressure on them to do that this time around because this shit has to stop.
Yeah. I mean, I got the 6 of Wands, the victory card. I mean, that's a big old yes right there. I got the 5 of Wands, the Page of Wands. This is, coming across some of those obstacles and some of those little oddities that have been set in some of those areas that need to be looked at a little bit more closely, which I think they're really keeping an eye on that stuff. I got Awakening. I got the Hermit. I'm seeing that as zeroing in and being fully aware of maybe, if you put any boundaries or limitations on anything, even if it's something new, like a new layer of protection, there's always going to be somebody who tries to find that little loophole, right? So it's just human nature. It happens all the time. It doesn't matter what it is. There's always a way in. So they're going to be watching that kind of stuff. But I got the Page of Coins. I got the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, we're talking about some fishiness. I mean, the fishies, a little fishy maybe. But and with the Page of Coins, I think it'll be pretty prevalent. It'll be another kind of in your face kind of a obvious thing should something come across. It's not going to be something that's going to take a whole lot of investigating. I think it's going to be pretty blatant, whatever it is. It's going to show. Big time.
Love it. I pulled a few cards. I got in that kind of moment of proceeding with caution, again, the yes card. So specifically, I do feel like it is a yes. I feel like they're in the observation. So just looking, assessing the risk of investigating or not, and then feeling that dominance. It's like that pressure. And in that, I feel like the release is, it just feels good, where it's like, yeah, they will release that. They're saying, look at that again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's interesting. It's like, oh, they said, look at that picture again. And so there's that kind of building or structure, the house in the middle, and then that energy of that underground.
Yes.
Really suppressive. And then this rise of that energy feels really good. So they said to look at that again.
And I'm looking at that too, Kevin. I'm seeing that bird working on something underneath the ground there already. Yeah. Taking inventory of what you have. They've been watching this, so
yeah, I'm gonna see that as that's the investigating underground, and then the release is when it comes out to us. It's like,
look at all those eyes.
The information, yeah.
And like it's like the energy of all the eyes kind of watching, and that bird has gathered all of those feathers. Oh, that's a powerful card.
Gathering, yeah. Ooh, that's good. Mic drop on that.
Wow.
So, I see the same thing. I do feel that, but you guys, we need to do something. We need to, is there someone we can write to say, hey, we want this checked into? We're not going to stand for this every single time that they get away with all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, who can we write to, you guys? Anyway, we need to write to them. Whoever it is, let us know so we can write to them and say, please check into this. You're the ones with the power in your hands to look at this. We can say it until we're blue in the face knowing that this is going on, but please check into this. This can't continue. So yeah, we let us know who we need to write to. I know our family knows here, but I do see that they are going to be, there's going to be movement and progress. They are looking into this mess and mining those details of looking at it because they can see it. They know it, right? So yes, they are watching this. You have the devil card here. And they are recognizing, especially some of the where are the ballots, or where missing items, items and stuff like that. So they are looking into it.
Oh, that's interesting. That they went back to that picture, those feathers representing those hidden ballots.
Oh gosh.
In that, it's so deeply disguised and covered.
Emails will be. Did we?
I think someone said the first place would be writing the DOJ directly.
Just directly to the DOJ. Okay.
Right. Your senators go to the DOJ website, legislators, Congress people.
Yeah.
Oh, write your senators. Okay. Too. Okay. Or even just call the DOJ. Leave a message. Leave a fucking message.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about this, you guys. We're supposed to, that's one of the things that we're kind of promised is we get to have a say and vote and all that. And it's, I don't know, call the White House. Yay, Lisa. Okay. Oh yeah, don't call, not Kentucky's crooked senators. Well, we need to call some senators. Okay, here we go. All right, where are we at? We still have some time here. Okay. Oh, rolling the dice. Call everyone, Mary says. I just sit down and just call everyone, leave messages. That's right. Okay. Yeah, calling is most direct, and I think it's a recording, but okay, here we go again. ETs or politics.
Wow.
I feel like
what do we got?
It was a close. Hi Kim, Intuitive View. Happy Sunday.
ET came up.
ET it is.
All right, ET it is. Kim, we read on some really intense things already this morning, so it's been pretty interesting readings in regards to stuff going on in our government. Justin's mom is done with the political readings. All right, Justin's mom.
Justin's mom is over it.
Aww. Hugging you.
We're doing ET now.
We're doing ET now. I have to find an ET question. Did you see any ET questions come in? Because I didn't.
I did not star any that I saw.
I didn't either. So if you guys want an ET question, you got to give us one.
Oh, I think there's one right there.
Jeff has something.
I can't read it.
I know they don't like to be called ETs. I know. I just don't know what to. Our star family. It's hard to write star family on.
Aspie calls them sky boos. The sky boos.
Oh, sky boos. Okay. So, Holly, hi, Holly.
Hi.
RET. Okay. We need to start some of these other ones just in case. Rhonda Rue, thank you. Blessings to you.
Hello. Can you read on dreaming?
Can you read on dreaming of our star family and if we will accept them? So I think, Holly, you're asking, do they come to us in our dreams? Right? And will we ever accept them?
I do think they
Wayne, we won't skip them totally. No. Okay. Okay. So I just want, from my understanding that yes, they do visit, they do utilize our dream state. And now even more than ever. So because there's another thing, and Chris just talked to it, that they just recently kind of left the planet. So before, where they would be right here next to us and be a part of the energy, they've kind of left that energy field to go higher. So as we expand our vibration, that we will connect into them a little higher and higher like that. So that's my uneducated understanding of what's kind of happening in that energy right now. But yes, dream state, yes. Will we move into accepting them eventually? And we will. Of course, not everybody's going to be able to handle it. It won't be something that they can conceive of as real truth conceptually. So, however, there's also something else coming in, and it's how we see them. So, we can't even love each other, right? So it's hard to, imagine us being able to accept and love something but also because they are so much more advanced than we are, whenever they've come before and have been known to people, and people, are like, they treat them like gods, and they don't want to be treated like gods. I feel like, from my understanding, because they're far more advanced doesn't mean don't treat them like gods. Although we're all connected, collective consciousness and all that, there's some of that too. So there's a lot of ins and outs to this, but we are getting closer, is what I'm getting. We are getting closer to being able to share space.
Yeah.
So to speak. Okay.
Yeah, they definitely come into our dreams. That's for sure. I got cards. I got some really cool cards I thought over here. I got the Two of Inspiration in this deck. It's like the Two of Wands, but look, we got the whole telescope thing happening here. I love it when it's an ET reading and that card comes up in this deck. I love that. I think that's them watching us and us watching them, whether it's in waking or when you're asleep. And I got the Awakening card. And I got Temperance. So with these together, as far as, I guess, them showing themselves, it's the timing thing. It's, when we're ready, when they're ready, all of that we talk about quite a bit. The timing's important, and the learning is important. And that's part of that Awakening card as well. And I liked this one a lot. I got the Five of Wands. And this always makes me feel like, we are a reflection of each other. In every little pose there's some kind of a reflection kind of thing happening, whether it's a mirror, or a little pond of water, anything like that. for them to see us, it's like they're seeing themselves, but in a way that they want us to be able to empower ourselves. I got this Emperor card. And really reach those higher vibrations, right? Or at least meet in the middle somehow. But I think when you're sleeping, yes, there's definitely a connection happening. And will we accept them? Yeah. And I think so many already have, really. But just collectively as a society, it's going to take a little time. But yeah, I think things are kind of, the ball is rolling. Is how I feel. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I echo that in the ability to be in the communication via the dream state. It's about a better understanding of the vibrational differences, and learning is happening on both ends. So in that, the channel that is created through the dream state is an access to a bridging of the consciousness, is what they're saying. And in that, the cards, I got chills when I pulled them. The caching, which is about that kind of planting or withholding, if you will, until the right time to bring out that information. So that feels really good. I pulled the preparation card, so that back to the communication, just in that learning on both sides. The anomaly card, which is spirit saying that we see them as that and they see us as that. So there's this curiosity, and how it kind of plays out is the play card. So in that, it feels really good that yes, there will be more light shine on that, and we'll never have, an absolute of everyone being in that understanding, but it feels really good in that energy of what's being worked on. So yeah, great question.
Yeah, I love it. It is fun. So once we step into changing this narrative, so it's empowering yourself to change your narrative. So once we really can wrap our minds around this fully, and realize, the energy that is truly there. And I think we've already all kind of said a little bit about it, but I have the Freebird and the Sun card coming in here. So just when, this is an awakened, Freebird comes in as an awakened card. So you all are all awakened, but it's just realizing that. It's just understanding that. And so that's what this card is understanding your own awakened spirit, and shining that light and stepping into your own empowerment, taking that narrative change and leading with love. So again, that love card's coming in regards to the star family, right? And that the destiny is that connection and expansion with those cards in. I couldn't have asked for better cards in regards to my deck on that. I did pull two of my Mystic Martian oracles, and the first one coming out is Agarthans. The message from them is literally manifesting multidimensional perception and attunement. So as you continue to attune to them, and that's kind of bringing in that first message of how they've kind of maybe they've left the ground, but they're up here, and so they're wanting us to attune up to here. So they've done here, now they want us to attune up here. So instead of them coming to us, we have to expand to go to them. And then collaboration. I have the Galactic Federation, and that's what they're moving towards. So and bringing us into. So that's on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Fun question, Holly.
Thank
All
you.
right. Okay, we are at. We can do one more. We can do one more roll of the dice.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm fitting my. Sorry, you guys. And while I do this, if you guys are interested in a deck of cards, please visit freebirdspirit.com and go to merch. All right. Or just email me.
It's almost the holidays, so it's a wonderful gift.
It is. It is. Okay. Rolling the dice. Rolling the dice. Okay. So we have place or personal.
Ooh.
So we can read on a place, like Ukraine or blah 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 or blah blah blah, a place, or even Arkansas if you want. But you know what I'm saying. Place or personal. And Marvita, yeah.
That's not funny.
Marvita sends me these beautiful, which are in my other Freebird deck. I have hers added in there as well that she's painted.
Looks like place came in first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, place it is. Okay, so I'll look and see if we have a place in here.
Can you see if somebody's blocked Terry?
Uh-oh.
Terry Renner?
I don't know how to do that, but
Oh.
Uh-oh, Terry. Who blocked Terry's?
That's weird.
Terry get timed out by accident by somebody?
You'll have to go later into the...
Yeah, you have to check your YouTube jail.
Yeah.
See if she's in it.
How do I do that?
Through YouTube.
Okay.
Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Go to... I mean, I can tell you. I can figure it out.
Can anybody put a question down for a place? Because I don't have a place card. I mean, place question. And I will. Connie says she still sees her, so.
Oh, okay.
Sherry is not blocked. Thank you for looking at. Oh, wait.
She's not blocked? Okay. All right, then.
This one, I'm sorry, I already clicked on middle. Leah. Oh, well, since Holly already had a question, maybe I should go to, what was the one after that? The Middle East? Or,
Yeah.
James, you put a question? Oh, there's one up here. Yeah. There. So North Korea was the first one. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to find the first one put in here. Was it? Sorry, you guys. Okay.
North Korea was the first one.
Oh. Canada. Or no, James. James got it in. You were right, James. Got it. All right, you guys. James was first. All those nice places, but I guess this is the last. So, James, will Iowa ever be a blue state again? This is a great question for a place. And Jeff put in Canada right after that. You guys were fast. I didn't see this. All right.
I was too busy trying to save Terry. I didn't. She's in there, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen her right. Terry, are you still here? Can you right?
You would have to do it on your end, but I was going to tell you how to look for her.
Oh, okay. Do I have to? Would I do it on?
You have to do it through your channel on YouTube.
Okay.
You can do it after.
Do I go into?
Go to
YouTube channel.
Customize your channel.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, okay.
She's back.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Scary, Terry. Okay. Well, I might be a blue state again. Well, putting it as an ever, but let's get the whole reading as well.
I mean, forever.
I know that's kind of hard.
Soon is ever, so
they are kind of stuck right now. I feel like here's the deal with what I'm saying. Can I go first, you guys?
Please.
Sure
Okay.
can.
It's funny, when I was stepping into the energy, I just kept hearing no, but it's not a no forever. I mean, obviously things can change in the way future, but they will. I do feel they might be one of the last holdouts back. Not that everybody needs to turn blue, but we want at least a democracy that of truth and not cray cray. Do you know what I'm saying? We, the far right MAGA stuff needs to go, and people who want to take your rights away. There's some common grounds that can be found with the Republican and the Democrat Party, where you can really move a democracy forward and advance. But the way that the red is right now, it's almost impossible to do that. However, I see that they're under constructs and beliefs and narratives that they are being brainwashed under. Well, my grandfather always did it this way. My dad did it. My great grandfather, and so they're under that type of feel to it. So under that, so they become inflexible to any of the issues, and so that puts them in a hard spot. But there may be hope for a little bit of recovery there. You have the 5 of coins in reverse, you have the Emperor in reverse, the 5 of coins in reverse. The 5 of coins, though, says, but there are positive changes that may come in slowly but surely, but it won't be as fast as you hope. Because there's fear of change. You have the Ace of Wands coming in reverse. So that brings in that fear of change. Because my great grandfather did it this way, I'm doing it this way type of, and that's an overall energy, but you know what I'm saying with that. So but as their boat is rocked. So as they see that, oh my gosh, they're going to take away my Social Security and my Medi-Cal, that's when you might see. So if their boat is rocked enough, that's when some change might come in there. And, but it's kind of hard. The whole mentality is tough to get through. So it may take a hot minute before that changes. Okay.
Do you want me to go?
Sure.
To answer the question, yes, there is always that potential. What Spirit is saying is there is a weight. So there does feel like this time, and as I felt into it, it feels very red to me. I don't know if that's true or false, but it feels very red to me. To echo what Debbie was saying, the memory, kind of the arteries of that state feel very embedded. Oh, look what's the red is kind of standing out.
Oh, look at that.
In that memory, kind of like, yeah, my grandfather, like the ancestry, it feels deep rooted. A little further into that energy is mischief and wrath. So in that, sometimes you gotta go there in order to change the temperature. So in that, again, came that release card that we looked at earlier. And in that rise and the energy of the potential, of course, there is that place for that change. So, yeah, it's an interesting one.
I know New York City. There's a part of New York City that's red, which makes no sense. Anyways, Lisa.
Yes. So I mean, you guys pretty much just reading my cards from over there. I got the Tower. I got the 10 of Swords. I think it's going to have to take a Tower moment for it to really turn around. But with my pendulum, I got yes, but I was just asking, will it ever be a blue state again? So yeah, eventually, but I'm not sure about the timing on that. But there is going to have to be some rebuilding, restructuring, reevaluating, all that stuff to which kind of revisits the whole tradition of things there, maybe, and fear of change, all the stuff that you guys had already mentioned. I got the 3 of Swords, so there's some disappointment along the way, for sure. I got the 9 of Cups, and I got the 7 of Pentacles. So this is the rebuilding I'm feeling. This is really everybody coming together to lift up and maybe try a different direction on things, try to approach that change of that different way of thinking. And it's going to take some building, especially after that Tower moment. This is going to be them trying to put everything back together again. So it's definitely down the road, but it's going to take a little bit before Iowa gets there.
All right. Lisa says, James, you're screwed. No. Thank you, Sharon Sipe. The idiot that attacked Paul Pelosi. Are they going to send him back to Canada? We don't. Yeah. I wonder if he will be extra, whatever they do with that, or if he'll just be because he did the crime here, will he just be put in jail here? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I got your Rose Blue. I'll text her.
All right. So now we're moving on into that was our last question. Thank you for the great questions today. Now we kind of move into the time of our meditation prayer time for everyone. This is my favorite time, connecting in with you guys. And so those of you who don't stay for that time, blessings to you this week. Looking forward to seeing you next week or during the week or however. Thanks for hanging out with us today. So here we go into the prayer time. Okay. Yeah, put me on that prayer list. I have that pluracy. Pluracy? Is that how do you say that?
Pluracy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So, but my inhaler and ibuprofen really has helped a lot. Really works. I just haven't done it today yet. Okay. Here we go. Prayer requests. Jill, granddaughter was born on Friday, 11/11. Oh, episodes with her interruption in her breathing. Okay, currently in NICU. All right, so we will be, Jill, praying. Okay. Karen, for your dad and his dog. Okay. And dad and Charlie. Okay. Pamela, your mom. Mm-hmm. Butterflies are free. Honey. Okay, for evaluation. Okay. Jules. Thank you, Pamela. For Lisa's friend Donna. Loss of her son. Yeah. Okay. Engla. Carmela. Hilda for Mother Earth, standing in for Mother Earth. And Justin's mom for the lawsuit against the landlord. Prayers for Canada. Amen, Chris. Aho. We need our neighboring state to be normal. Since our neighboring state, neighboring country. All right. Prayers. Thank you, genealogy, for that. Okay. Continue to wear masks. Yes, praying for daughter. Yes. Mm-hmm. Thank you for my daughter. Mm-hmm. For this birthing process. Mm-hmm. And best girlfriend who has dementia is having a hard time adjusting to. Oh, okay. Yes, 100%. Wolf Girl Oracle. Pray for clean bill of health, that it can be cured. That you don't have it, but if you do, that it can be cured. Okay, 100%. Prayers for everyone. Yes, for all the unspoken prayers as well. We do add that in here as well. And prayers for daughter and son-in-law's marriage and alcohol addiction. Okay. Yes, and just helping us through this trying time. All right. So let's step in, guys, and you can continue to put your prayers up because I do come back to the starred prayers during the week as we move forward, but we will be bringing in all the prayers for unspoken prayers as well for those who are watching that don't participate in the chat. Or who are unable to participate in the chat, and for us who have unspoken prayers. Okay, thank you. Okay, so yeah, let's link in. Take a couple breaths, link in. And I always love this time linking in because I'm able just to stand here and look around to all of your smiling faces. And so just take a moment to look around and see who's standing next to you and say hello, however you want to do that. But just feel that connection and know that connection is here always for you. And in between us, we have the source right in the middle. It's like, and for me, you can make it however you want it to look. But for me, it is just the most magnificent light being that touches from heaven to earth and connected and back and forth, like just up and down, huge source. And that's where I will grab the energy of all the prayers. You can all come with me. And we're going to together put the prayer requests in and the intentions in with it as you connect into source with the energies of the prayers and release them, acknowledging the most benevolent outcome for all in all of the prayers and intentions. Take a breath, and we can step back into our linked arms. standing in that energy of love, shouldering each other's burdens. You're not alone. So, aho. Grateful. Amen. Whew.
That's always so powerful every time.
I know it takes a minute for me to come back. I just love seeing everybody's faces. When I stand there, I look around and everybody's there, and it's just beautiful. All right. Blessings to you all. Thank you, Kim, for hanging out with us. And all of you, thank you for hanging out this morning. Be blessed and know that you are linked in. And so whenever you need, I often go back, and I say this all the time, but I often go back in and I go, I just need to be linked in for a little bit and link in. So you're not alone, guys, and we don't have to go it alone. That's what we're here to help shoulder the energy and burdens. So we got this. And so blessings to you as you go into this week. Tomorrow is on Monday night is Women Empowering Women on Intuitive Views channel, Kim's channel. Linda G, thank you. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
So we'll be on Women Empowering Women on Kim's channel tomorrow night, so don't miss out on that. And but again, link in when you need. You're not alone, and we're here together.
Wow.
I love you too, Linda. All right. So we'll see you all on our on our other channels. So remember Kevin's channel, Lisa's channel. And Lisa, you going live at 5?
I think I am. I wasn't sure, but I'm almost never sure when we do this. And then once we're done, I'm like, I think I want to. So yeah, I think I want to. So
awesome.
I'll put something up.
Yeah. I think it's important for that linking in, guys. Kevin, you have anything coming up that we want to talk about?
The next one is on Tuesday. Okay. 4 o'clock. I'll post it. Tuesday, 4 o'clock. I'm having Andrea from Lilac Lantern.
Oh, fun! Yay!
That'll be a good show.
Yay! That'll be a great show. All right.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. Love and light to you all. We're all okay. Just link in. All right. Blessings, and we'll see you all later. Bye-bye. I sounded like I just said